Hi family, hi family. This is Dr. Mo with Moya Body Care and Colon Hydrotherapy, and I am your favorite colon hydrotherapist that practices the sacred art of colon hydrotherapy, herbs, and natural living. This discussion is going to be about the aftermath of my client's colonoscopy that I colonoscopy. I gave him a colonoscopy prep a couple of days ago. Now, this individual, I just want to give you a picture of what's happening. This individual is not a regular client of mine. They heard that colonoscopy prep is available through colon hydrotherapy. They reached out to me upon his assessment with his intake and everything. This individual has been diagnosed with 3 different types of mental health challenges. He is on a plethora of meds, steroids, etc. He went through a bout of addiction with pain medication, alcohol, and street drugs. Just to give you a picture of how his body is right now, right? He says he's been having digestive health upset for the last 4 years. His doctors cannot pinpoint what is wrong. This is his second colonoscopy because the first one was greatly a bomb and failure. And I don't even want to go into what he said happened. It's not a pleasant experience. A lot of trauma there, which I think, as he's explained to me, I feel like it was intentional to keep him in a space of pain for a lot of different reasons, i.e. insurance. I'm just going to go ahead and say it because a lot of things that he's experiencing, it doesn't need to be present for him to be well, but it's present. And it's a lot of money. I'm just going to put that, I'm just painting a picture for you. So he comes in, he's very pale, he weighs less than 115. He has no energy, very gassy, distended, bloated, etc., etc., etc. I asked him, have you had any water? He said that the GI doctor said that he can't have any liquids at all. I explained to him that water is a neutral. You do need water, love. Your lips are dry. When you go in for your colonoscopy, it's not going to work because your body is going to drink up all the water that you're receiving here. So he already has an understanding that water is not his issue. He doesn't need to hydrate. Water is not the issue. Something else is wrong. So out the gate, I probably should have stopped it right there because you don't even think water is sufficient enough to heal or sufficient enough to be included in your care. Let's start there. Let's start there. Not that it can help, but it's not even sufficient enough to maintain your well-being day to day. You don't feel that it is needed. Well, there's the issue. He's been completely constipated for over 4 years. So you can imagine the amount of stuff that's there to help him move, but it's not doing anything because he's dehydrated. So here I am, my little chocolate brown self, going in to assist this individual to hydrate his body, to give him some relief from the bloating and the distension, and to also give his GI doctor a very hydrated atmosphere so that they can go in and see and find what they need to see and find to help this individual. That's what a colonoscopy prep does. It hydrates and it helps the body move the gunk out the way so that it can see, so that your GI doctor can see what it needs to see. Let me say it one more time. The whole point of a colonoscopy prep is to hydrate the body so that when the GI doctor goes in, he is suspended in water as he's moving his tool through an hydrated colon and not trying to push it through a whole bunch of shit. Am I clear with that? Okay. That's what it does. This individual had a phenomenal release on the table. When I tell you I had that man colonic moving he was moving stuff from 1988. I'm almost positive, okay? Because I am very aware what kind of skill set these hands provide. And then he's hydrated because his color is back. He's no longer panting. He's breathing deeply. So that means I have moved the nervous system out of fight or flight, which is sympathetic nervous mode, into rest and digest, which is parasympathetic. So you're no longer operating in something is wrong, something is wrong. Now you're operating in everything is where it needs to be. I'm calm and peaceful and easy and gentle. That's what a colonoscopy prep does. It calms the body down and hydrates so that your GI doctor's job can be a whole hell of a lot easier. And yes, I'm talking to GI doctors because I got some words for y'all too. So with that being said, I said, tell me how your session goes. Feel free to send me a text and just let me know how it goes. I'm not going to go into details, but here is what was said. The GI doctor was able to see clearly that this man has nothing going on in his colon. There's nothing there. The colon is fine. There's no polyps, there's no cysts, there's no tumors, there's no this, there's no that. Everything is working where it needs to work. And you had some poop in your colon and the poop looks normal. So the colonoscopy did its job. Or the GI doctor did his job with his colonoscopy. The colonoscopy prep did his job. My job was to help the doctor see things clearly without any issues to your body, not over, giving you medication for, more anesthesia, because the longer you're on the table or the more dehydrated you are, the more anesthesia you're going to need. So you're going to be on the table longer. The more hydrated the body you are, the less anesthesia you're going to use and the quicker you're off the table. Just an FYI, in case people think that I'm just reading from a book and don't know my stuff. So the client sends me a text and he's like, telling me that the doctor said, oh, this is clean, that's clean, no to this, no to that, everything's normal. In great caps, he said, this is not good news. That's what the client said. There's something wrong with me, and why didn't the colonoscopy prep work? I said, what? Let's stop. You are looking for a problem in your colon. That's not what a colonoscopy does. A colonoscopy prep does. A colonoscopy prep provides hydration to the body so that your GI doctor can tell you if you have issues. I did my job. The colonoscopy prep worked. So sometimes, my loves, I really want to say this very clearly. You have no idea what you're looking for. You have no idea what you need. You have no idea what's required to keep your body well. This man has gotten the best service on the planet, most likely. Because I'm just going to toot my own horn. I am probably one of the best colon therapists on the planet you ever meet. And this man had a little bit of money, so I'm sure he ain't going down to the dollar and dime clinic to get a colonoscopy prep. So you got everything you need, but you still think something is wrong and you want something wrong and you want to blame somebody and say the colonic didn't work, the colonoscopy prep didn't work, the GI doctor is wrong. Wow. You also have to remember this person has been diagnosed with multiple mental health challenges. However, I think a lot of us are walking around with the same thing. We just haven't been diagnosed. So sometimes, love, there really is nothing wrong with you. You just want a story to tell. And I am okay with you having that story. I hope you enjoyed this information. I'm Dr. Mo with Moya Body Care and Colon Hydrotherapy. My website is Moya, M-O-Y-A, bodycare.com. My private office is located in Torrance, California. And when you are ready to be educated on your digestive health and wellness, I am your favorite colon hydrotherapist to help you accomplish that. Be well.